Hey everyone, Coach Sullivan here again with you at MGS Coaching Football. Quick background, this is my 38th year coaching football. I've been either a defensive, offensive, special teams coordinator or head coach at both the collegiate and high school levels. So what I want to talk to you today about in our match quarters coverage is how we defend what we call Hawaii, or it was simply our hitches. Okay, Hawaii hitches. Okay, two-man route concept. It's typically a medium yardage play. It's a short yardage play. It's a nice first down play. To some offenses, this is the same thing as running a toss sweep, right, or pitch or an outside zone. Just a quicker, easier way for some pass first offenses to get the ball to the perimeter. Even option football teams, easy pitch and catch, right? So all I wanted to talk to you today about is how our match quarter coverage rules allow us to easily play and defend Hawaii or hitches. Okay? So as always, surface to two is where it starts. Surface to two, offensive line to number two, offensive line to number two. Run, pass, boom, two tells me what to do, right? So, this happens rather quickly. The ball's got to be gone in 2 seconds, usually, or a little bit less if possible. Any more than that, the hitches aren't going to be there. They're going to be covered. Okay, and what I also bring into this eventually is the hitch and go, how to play a double move. Okay, so number two, and usually the way they run hitches, numbers 2, 1, okay, whoever the receivers are, is they sell like they're driving hard and then they just sit, right? So a hitch can be, 3, 4, 5, 6 yards at the most. Steps can vary, tall receivers, short receivers, etc., right? So they're going to sell is like they're going vertical, and then they're going to sit in the hitch. So a simple rule of thumb is, okay, in the Florida concept, one's hitch, the outside linebacker cuts it. But see, when number two is also running a hitch, person in the best position, the person closest to number two, is going to be the outside linebacker. So on both the open side and the tight end side, our outside linebackers are taught in Hawaii, cut the hitch. Simple as that. So when two's running a hitch, outside backer cut it. Nobody else is in a better position to match the route. Okay? Even if number one were to go vertical, run it out, run a corner, whatever it might be, when two's running a hitch, as he is in Hawaii, cut the hitch. Okay? So consequently, the corner, outside leverage, butt the boundary, walk pedaling, maybe gets a little bit going because this guy's selling, or usually is selling like he's going vertical to try and create separation of space, which is why we do our best. I mean, first of all, as I see, you got a 7 yard head start, dude, right? You're 1 by 7. You got a 7 yard head start. Don't make matters worse by bailing too quickly. So everything starts off one zit step, walk pedal, butt the boundary. So therefore, the walk, hopefully there isn't but a couple, 3 yards most. So now when you're seeing two's running the hitch and one does the same, you're in a position to plant and drive and arrive at the same time as the football. So that's why the corner matches the hitch. And it's always outside in for the corner. When a corner's matching, he's outside in on the route. Same over here, outside in on the route. And the technique is huge anytime hitches Hawaii's being run. Because otherwise, if you're bailing out of there, teams on, 2nd and 5 are going to hit you to death, and they're going to complete them right in front of you all day. And yeah, you're going to make the tackle, but the chains are moving, okay, and that can't happen. Where the safeties come in, sit and sit and sit. And these guys, I said, dude, you're at 12 yards. The last thing I ever see a safety doing is pedaling backwards when they're running Hawaii's. Is pedaling backwards, even when it's Virginia. Everybody starts off the stand. That's why one of our everyday drills is bird, dog, walk, pedal, bird, dog, walk, pedal, bird, dog, walk, pedal, just to get them in the habit. And that takes 10, 15 seconds, right? So it's not a lot of practice time. We just tell our safeties, zit and sit, baby, zit and sit, zit and sit, zit and sit. You should basically be at 12, maybe 12 and a half yards when the ball is thrown to either 2 or 1. And then at that point, you're hoping for a deflection, an overthrown ball, and that's yours, baby. Make sure you high point it, yell bingo, and off you go. Okay? As for our inside linebackers, everything's the same. Okay? They pivot to 2, boom. 2's not coming to them. They pivot back, running back to Q. Again, boom, done. It doesn't change ever, regardless of what the concept is. If 2's not to you, you pivot back, running back to Q, running back to Q. 2's not to you, back to Q. 2's not to you, back to Q. Make it a rhyme, because rhymes stick with us. That's why we're taught rhymes from a very young age. 2's not to you, back to Q. 2's not to you, back to Q. Right? There you go. Boom, done. So as always, right, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate. One last coaching point. If the running back were to be in a pattern, most likely a flare release, because this has to be really quick, okay? The outside linebacker is busy. He's cutting the hitch. So that's why we tell our inside linebacker, always assume the outside backer is not available and you take the running back in the pattern to you. Okay? That's the simple rule of thumb. Questions, please email me, coachmjsullivan@gmail.com, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.